Thanksgiving, everybody. Well, we're going to start off making this stuffing by simply cubing up a pound of French bread. Really, you could use any kind of bread you'd like. I just personally picked French bread for this recipe. In slicing up bread, I personally find that a straight edge knife, like a chef's knife or a Santoku knife, works better for me. And yeah, it's maybe less crumbs everywhere versus how a serrated knife would be, like a bread knife. Now that we have our bread cubed up, we just want to spread it out evenly on a baking sheet. Those Nordic ware ones are really good. A large one, of course, or if you have maybe more medium-sized one, 2 medium-sized one or something. But we're going to put it in the oven on about 250 and just let it dry out in the oven. We're not trying to toast them or anything. We're just trying to get them dried out. As you can hear right here, they're not like rocks, but they are, dried out and ready to go. All right, now we have 4 stalks of celery. Let's go ahead and dice those up really well. I sliced each stalk into 4 slices and then diced it up from there. And once we get them all diced up, we're going to go ahead and rake them into a bowl and set them aside. Alright, now we're going to take a whole onion and we're going to dice it up. Now just make sure you curl your fingers back, as with the other things that we were cutting. You just don't want to cut your finger. Diced up, we're going to put that with the celery in the bowl. We're going to set those aside and move on to our next step. Okay, here I have a pound of ground turkey. Now I made the mistake of getting just ground turkey instead of turkey sausage. That's what I was going for here, sort of sticking to the whole turkey theme since it's Thanksgiving. But to supplement that, I added a bit of sage and salt and pepper, give it a bit more of a sausagey taste, but it all worked. Now the next step, we're going to take about a stick and a half of butter and into a saute pan and saute the vegetables that we chopped up. Now off camera, I ground up 2 tablespoons of sage, 1 tablespoon of thyme, and 1 tablespoon of rosemary, and that's going to be for later when we mix it in the bowl. But I went ahead and added the turkey to the vegetable mix. And now we're going to set those aside. Alright, we're going to take our bread, our turkey, and our veg mix, and we're going to add it all together. Mix it all in the bowl really well, get everything coated really well. And then we're going to take about 1.5 cups of chicken stock. We want to pour it in there, get that all coated in there really well. Maybe pour it in there little by little until it's all coated. Add your herb mixture and then 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of pepper. Get that all mixed in there very well. Okay, next we're going to take 2 eggs and mix it with another 1/2 cup of chicken stock off to the side. And those eggs are going to help bind everything together, help things sort of puff up a little bit in the oven. And so we're going to mix that all together really well. Get butter a baking dish with maybe a 1/4 stick, maybe 1/2 stick of butter. That'll give you some good crisp edges when you go to bake it. I personally like to not flatten it out, but make sure there's some hills and valleys for some good texture. Now cover that with aluminum foil, and we preheated the oven to 350. And put that in there. We're going to go for I did it for about 45 minutes, but later I realized probably about an hour was better to go covered. And now we're going to take the foil off, let it broil. Just the tops to give the top a good crunch. Now when you broil it, make sure you're watching it. Don't walk away, because you will easily burn it. I let it set. Took it out, let it set and cool. Cool and set. Let me get a plate. See the texture. Smells pretty good. Let me go ahead and cut into this here. Get a bit, see what it tastes like. Good crunch on the outside. I put it under the broiler for a bit. But yeah, real soft on the inside, of course. Yeah, good soft in the middle. I think I could have taken it a little longer, set up in the middle, but the outside's good and crunchy. But yeah, it's a good simple stuffing recipe. Nothing too difficult. And of course you can add parsley. Honestly, be transparent, I forgot that, and I meant to add it. I totally forgot it, and I was out of it. Yeah, overall, it's good. Yeah, again, maybe let it, maybe a slightly lower temperature, or maybe keep it at 350, but let it go a little longer, maybe an hour. You know, it's all good. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you all, and happy eating.